beautiful Ocala. Join me every single Friday at 10:30 for Legal Lane. We'll be discussing various legal topics such as family law, criminal law, contracts, and much more. So this is your chance to call in with your legal questions and have them answered. That's every Friday, 10:30, right here, WOCA The Source.
Thank you. 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. Good morning, Galen.
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Very good. Have you heard any weird news stories lately?
No, actually, been pretty good.
Good.
I don't know. I don't know if I should ever talk to you before the show starts. My mind is stuck now, Larry. It is officially clogged up. Thank you very much.
You got to tell that story.
You want me to tell it on the air?
Jim George would love
I don't know.
that story.
It was. It's not the best story I've ever heard. I can tell you that.
Do you think of all the stories you hear today, though, it's the one you're most likely to say, should I tell this or not?
Yeah, that's the problem. Is now it's stuck in my brain, and I'm really thinking. I'm like, okay. And then you tell me there's a video of it, and I'm like,
There is a video of
I
it.
share said video. Should I actually show other people that there's this out there?
Right. Now, gosh, now I feel
Somebody
obligated.
else is
Stuck.
going
I
to
am
see that.
full on stuck.
Now I feel obligated
you.
to share it with everybody else. I don't know. Should I do
Yeah,
it?
you can't bring that up and then not say it.
Yeah.
I mean, you
I
could
didn't
just
bring
say,
it up. I just asked you if you heard any news
You
stories.
did. You said, have you heard any news? There's
Weird
one
news
thing on my
story,
mind.
he said.
A lot of times it's Robin and I's fault that we go in the ditch, but today it's all you.
All right. Well, I will tell the story. But
Just don't eat breakfast
Let me tell you this.
anymore.
I wanted you to give some.
You better do a disclaimer.
Don't get there yet. This is just a tease that later on in our conversation with Galen, I'm going to ask him to comment on the Gators being in the coaches poll for the first time since 2013.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's kind of a good news. And then the other one, which maybe you've done some of this, is the shipwreck trail in the Keys. There are five shipwrecks you can actually go to as a snorkeler. One you really kind of need to be a scuba diver. It's a little bit deep for a snorkeler. But anyway, it's kind of cool. So we'll do that. But all right, first, you want to know the story? Does anybody want to know the story?
I do. I know the story, but Jim
All right,
George
there
loves
was a
these
story
stories.
this morning, and you can look it up. I don't remember where it was, and I did not use it in my news.
Look it up. Take the time to look it up.
Yeah, take the time to look it up. There was a woman who went into a convenience store, asked to use the restroom. The clerk said, "We don't have a restroom." She said, "Can I have a cup?" He said, he gave her a cup. She put it on the counter. She climbed on the counter. Long story short, she peed in the cup, and then she drank it.
That's where it gets interesting.
And it's
Let's be
all
honest. That
it's
ending
all
is where it
on the video, the video surveillance. Google it. Go to Google News or something, and I promise you, it was in this morning's news. I don't remember where it was though. Yeah.
I hope he called the police after that. There are a lot of wackos out there.
What for? Well, you police yourself. That's what I keep getting stuck on. I'm like, what do you do if you're standing there? You're like, I'm sorry, I have to go home. At that point, my brain can only take so much.
Well, you got to clean the counter, and then whatever food stuff is on the counter, you got to throw it in the garbage. You can't sell it.
Oh, okay.
You
Let's
know.
not.
No, I wouldn't go into that much detail, but yeah.
Yeah.
There's not a lot. I don't know. I don't know, Larry. I don't know why you told me that. And then I feel like my life is enriched, and that I've been punished at the same time. Now, if you're out there, the longer you think of this story, the more upsetting it becomes.
It is very upsetting. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
It's very upsetting. I don't
Larry,
know what to think.
that's why Larry's been upset all day.
I'm not
And
upset.
apparently there's a video that I'm not going to watch.
Yeah.
When I get into the office, I do not need to Google that. You know how Google will save the history of your searches?
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine
they will.
having on there and people will borrow my computer or something and they'll type in, and then it'll fill in, uses the bathroom on the counter and drinks it. I don't need that.
Well, you know what? Do you know that whole thing of blaming the dog when something smells in the room? You know that whole thing?
Yes.
Of course.
Well, there's something similar
First of all,
to.
there's a lot of times where that's true. by the way.
Okay.
Let's be completely honest.
Okay, but but I'm just using that as a metaphor in a way, because we have in the production room, we have a computer that is used by everybody here.
Yes.
And when people use computer, except for Robin doesn't use it, do you?
No.
You okay. So when you go to a computer and you see advertisements for dolls, you say, well, who was looking up these dolls that caused this to be? And I'm sure everybody is saying, I bet it was Larry.
Yeah, they're all blaming you.
You're the one guy that you could blame, and everybody's like, well, he doesn't have a.
Oh, we understand.
Yeah, it's fine, Larry.
Yeah.
Fine.
That plastic woman is just healthy.
Gee.
Gator.
Yeah,
Galen.
I don't.
Gator, and
Yeah.
Galen. Galen and Gators. Okay. All right. Florida Gators ranked in preseason coaches poll for the first time since 2013. They're number 20.
The smoothest transition of your life right there, Larry.
That's right. They are number 25 on the list. And I need somebody who has sports knowledge to give me some commentary on this. 25.
Okay.
It's the lowest number on the list, but they're on the list. Mm-hmm. So that's good, right?
Well, absolutely. I mean, you got to think of how bad this team was. Just a few years ago. They were looking at getting a sub 500, and now they dropped into the 25. They had a good season last year. I think they shocked a lot of people last year. They beat a lot of bad teams, had a really soft record. I thought it was going to be a lot harder than it was, but it turned out just to be turned out to be a good record. Went into a bowl game. We'll see. I mean, the season doesn't really get started until week 3, I think, when they play Tennessee. So I'm curious as to what Florida will look like this year. But they got a quarterback. I think they have a coach they can believe in. Can they find a running back out of the huge group that they have? Will be very, very interesting. I mean, they start off with UMass on Labor Day weekend, and let's see what happens.
So I don't know if you saw the list, but the top 5: Ohio State is 5, Florida State is 4, Oklahoma is 3, Clemson is 2, and Alabama is number 1.
Yeah, and it's interesting. Alabama and Clemson played each other last year for the national title. So I'm really, really curious as to if Florida State can beat Clemson in a big game that I think is in Tallahassee this year. I'll have to look that up, but be a fun game, and that's really will decide who from the ACC is going to be in that national championship game. So, because I don't think Florida State's going to lose unless they lose to Florida, which is possible. I don't think they'll lose another game. So,
all right.
And Florida plays Tennessee in week 4. So, I mean, they go to UMass, Kentucky, North Texas. So they'll be 3-0 against Tennessee, and then after Tennessee, it's Vanderbilt. LSU is going to be tough. Georgia will be tough. South Carolina doesn't have much, and then they play some school named Presbyterian. That's not even a directional school, as Spurrier would say.
All right.
That's a pretty soft schedule for an SEC team.
But Tennessee is really big. When Tennessee plays the Gators here, the Tennessee guys always rent rooms at the Ocala Hilton, and they have all these team tables out there where you can buy Tennessee paraphernalia.
Oh yeah, the Sea of Orange. It's a Sea of Orange,
yeah,
right?
It's so exciting to go there.
They have great fans. And I've been to Rocky Top more than once. They have great fans, but their team's not very good. So
would that be Rocky Top,
Tennessee is not good this year.
It's the only reason I know.
Yeah.
The only reason I know Rocky Top is in Tennessee is because of that song. That's the only reason I know.
Well, I don't know if I've never found an actual town named Rocky Top. There's a name of a mountain.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't even know that. Rocky Top.
Rocky Top was like the name of her where she grew up. I mean, it was the name of the mountain that they called it. But
it says Rocky Top will always be home, sweet home to me. That's one of the lines.
Right. It's not a city, though.
There's an area, though. I just looked it up. Rocky Top is an area.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a big old area, too. Wow.
It's a mountain. It's a big mountain.
Right, and I-75 goes right through it.
Sure.
There should be a radio station right in that area that plays nothing but Rocky Top.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh! If you ever go to a Tennessee game, But not now because they're not very good now. But I went to a game there when Peyton Manning was their quarterback, and so they were ranked in the number 1 in the country and playing Florida. And I thought my ears were going to bleed, and if they did, it would come out orange, and it was saying Rocky Top because the whole crowd yells it. That's one of the reasons why college football is so great, is because of the fans. It's just amazing how passionate these people are, and they are on. For a pro team, if you say "we," it kind of sounds a little like you're not a player; you're just a fan. Whereas when you go to the school and you give money to the school, and et cetera, you're allowed to say "we" to a college team. And,
there you go. I like that.
I think that's a big difference.
Yeah.
So it's in college football. That atmosphere is a lot of fun.
But everybody does say "we," even with the professionals. That's something I've noticed.
I hate it. Yeah, I hate it. And I'm fully invested with the Red Sox. I'll caught myself saying, especially if you're talking about.
Well, did we go to the moon?
And they're a Yankees fan.
Did we go to the moon?
Did we get to the moon?
People always say we went to the moon.
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember going to the moon.
Part of the U.S. We went. We being the U.S.
We did.
It's just like at the Olympics. When I say
we won,
I mean the U.S.
We won.
Now, if they don't win the gold, then it's they. For that guy,
Yeah, right. Right.
I don't know who those people are. I mean, we follow winners. It's we if we win, and it's they if they lose. I mean, that's kind of how it is.
We went to a casino yesterday, by the way.
Yeah, we had fun.
We did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Brought Robin's mom to the airport, and we had talked about a casino in Tampa 2 or 3 days ago, and I said,
Right.
"Where's that casino?" So we got out the GPS. We went there. You go there. Oh, you're new, Mr. Whitlow. Would you like the $10 for free? Oh, sure. And can I validate that parking thing? Sure, that's
right.
great.
You validated your parking.
So
ticket.
$10 in parking I didn't have to pay. I had $10 in free whatever. It's a card, and Robin got $10 free. So we went to the nickel machine so we could go as long as possible.
That's right.
Two things I want to tell you. Long story short, we won 7 cents.
Yeah.
After all was done. Okay, 7 cents. And
What'd you do with that 7 cents?
We cashed in the ticket.
Yeah, we went to that place. Yeah,
that fancy window they gave us.
They didn't even laugh. I thought they'd laugh, but they didn't even laugh.
Yeah,
and
they were serious.
But the other thing was, the other day when we looked this up on the computer, there was lots of attractive people there, men, women. They were just happy, attractive young people. But when we actually went into the place, none of them were there.
No,
except for a couple of girls carrying drinks around.
Yeah. And your eyeballs went,
No, your eyes don't go lower than the chin. You just talk.
Yeah, but you can see it out of your peripheral.
Yes, I can.
Hot.
I know.
I like their outfits.
I do have good lower peripheral. All right.
I don't know what to say about that.
No.
I'm going to leave you on that one. I'm going to just nod my head at that. I have good lower peripherals. I don't know what to do with that.
2 hours, and we got 7 cents.
Yeah, it was fun betting nickels.
It was fun betting nickels.
Yeah, push that button. There's no arm thing.
I was sitting next to a guy, right?
Smoking.
And he was smoking. He had 3, what do you call those things that they give you with the numbers on them? Vouchers. One was for $300-something, one was for $200-something, one was from 80. He said, "This is the one I'm giving to my wife, the 80." I said, "Oh, okay." She's somewhere else in the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know how much he spent to get that much money, but I thought, there's no way. There's no way I'm going to sit here that long.
No.
People just get into it.
I know.
Yeah, but that's a lot
There was a guy
of money.
wearing oxygen.
Yeah.
I said, gosh, it's his end of his life. He's got oxygen. Go do something else.
Yeah.
Go to the Grand Canyon.
Some people, if you're on oxygen, last place you want to be is the Grand Canyon.
I would go.
No.
Why?
No, you want to see stuff.
But you know the plan. Okay, so go where?
Yeah, get out of the. Yeah.
Go to Belize. I Belize I can fly.
That's right.
There you go. There you go. Did I tell you the story about that?
You told me that your son he made all those videos private or something?
Oh, yeah. He took them completely off because he got such a hard time.
Yeah,
he's trying to get he's got a bigger following. He tells me this all the time. He goes, "Well, I've got a bigger following than you, so I need to take this off."
I believe I can fly.
Yeah, but that's how come he's got a big following, because he's stepping out of the box and doing fun stuff.
Oh no, he hated that. I made him do that. Like 3 times. I'm like, nope, we're gonna have to do that again. tell you.
I'm not telling you this.
That's what parents do to their kids.
Listen, I'm not patronizing you in any way. I'm not patronizing you in any way when I tell you this, but this is absolutely what I thought the other day. Your wife posted a photo of one of your sons, and you really have two good-looking sons. I mean, they are, and I know they're really good kids too. And I know good-looking is a superficial compliment, but they really are. They're handsome guys.
They are very. Very handsome.
I'm waiting for him to say it's from his mother.
I thought there was more to it.
No.
You were going to say something. I thought there was more to it.
No, I'm teasing. No, they really are good-looking guys. All right, let me ask you how the blood supply is, and then and I want to tell you about these. I know that this is the last weekend, and you're probably not going to go to the Keys this weekend. But if you ever get to the Keys, there is a trail of shipwrecks you can snorkel to. Did you know this?
Yeah, I'm kind of excited about this because Dan's going to fly. My wife and I and his wife are all going to go to the Keys.
Is that right?
Oh, nice.
That was in that book.
About it. I don't know if it'll ever happen because I don't know if any of us trust Dan to fly it. Yeah, that's one of the things we want to do.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm going to tell you about this. There's 5 ships you can snorkel to, and I'll tell you, and they're all underwater. One of them is in 14 feet of water, so even I could get down to that one. For a minute, maybe. No, not a minute.
I didn't tell you about the blood supply, though. We have less than a 3-day blood supply, and we are in emergency need of platelets right now, and then all other types we're in critical need. So just get out there. Give the gift of life and donate blood.
Donate blood, and thank Palm Garden and Penn Flooring for sponsoring that announcement. Palm Garden has some of the best people there. Next Thursday, some of them are coming in, the therapists. Skilled nursing is the 2 words you want to know when you're looking for a health center, health and rehabilitation center. And remember that word rehabilitation. If you are in the hospital and you're going to go home, but they won't let you go home unless you have rehabilitation, where would you rather be? In some place like Palm Garden or in the hospital? Because they won't let you go home.
No.
So get your rehabilitation in a great place like Palm Garden. Nothing wrong with the hospital, but you know what I mean. And they'll take care of you. They've got respite. They've got long-term health care and skilled nursing. Go visit them at 2700 Southwest 34th Street. And Penn Flooring is at 1201 Southwest 17th Street. They've got some beautiful flooring for you to remodel your home from the floor up, whether it's carpeting or wood flooring or tile. They've got it all. Go to pennflooring.com and call them at 351-3420. We will take a break. Be right back with Galen. We're going to talk about Shipwreck Trail in the Keys, where you can go snorkeling to shipwrecks, to 5 of them. All kind of in the same area. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Sunshine mixing with clouds on this Friday. A couple of heavy thunderstorms around this afternoon. The high 87 to 91. Partly cloudy Friday night with a shower and thunderstorm early near the coast. Low 73 to 77. For Saturday and Sunday, intervals of clouds and sun with a shower and thunderstorm around each afternoon. The high Saturday in the mid 80s to low 90s. Sunday's high between 86 and 90. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Joe Lundberg.
Palm Garden of Ocala is helping patients with Parkinson's disease through the Big and Loud program by working to improve function and slow decline. The Big program trains patients to make bigger movements to produce normal movements in everyday activities. And the Loud program works to improve communication by improving the voice and speech functions. Do you know a Parkinson's patient in the hospital who could benefit from the Big and Loud program at Palm Garden? Call 854-6262. That's 854-6262.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
All right, 24 minutes after 8 o'clock. All right, let's talk about this. This is a fun topic. Snorkeling in Shipwreck Trail, Florida. This is all down in the Keys. Just to give you the information first, and then we get to the details, there are 5 ships in water suitable for snorkelers, okay? Adelaide Baker is the name of one of the ships, Adelaide Baker. There's another ship called the City of Washington. There's another ship called the North America. The fourth one is the San Pedro, and the one in the deepest water, 25 feet of water, which is nothing for a scuba diver. 25 feet, right?
Right.
This is
No, definitely. That's deep for a snorkeler.
right,
That
but
is very, very deep.
and you do both, right? You do
Scuba and
snorkel, right? The fifth one is called the Benwood, Benwood. Have you ever heard of this before? Galen?
I know there's just a ton of wrecks down there. I haven't heard of those wrecks specifically, but I've been diving on a couple of reefs, but not on the wrecks, no.
All right, the Shipwreck Trail is in the Florida Keys National Marine Sanctuary. Other shipwreck trails are dominated by ships lying in deep water, but this one in the Keys is in waters shallow enough that the wreck is visible from the surface and within reach of skin divers or snorkelers that are really talented. I just added that, really. This makes the Florida...
Well, yeah, because you just have to hold your breath, and then you can't stay down there for very long. That's a little tough.
Yeah. And a couple of like tour companies they'll take you out there to make it a little bit easier on yourself, but you don't need them. You can go out on your own boat if you want. The water visibility in the sanctuary is between 40 and 60 feet, depending on the day and whether a storm has passed or not.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
It says you did not necessarily need a wetsuit. A T-shirt is usually good enough to just to ward off jellyfish stings. It says. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
So let me tell you a little bit about the boats. The Adelaide Baker, for over 100 years, corals and gorgonians have been colonizing the wreck's remains. It sank in the year 1234.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
1234?
Well, what?
Wow. 1234.
That couldn't be right. 1234. No, okay, I don't know what that is. Never mind. Forget that. It was built in 18...
Wait, I was doing math, and I'm like,
No, couldn't.
Well, Columbus didn't it? He didn't do anything.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry. I don't know what that 1234 was. It's 153 feet long. It was a shipping ship. Mm-hmm. Transporting
Shipping ship, Larry?
It was shipping goods, transporting goods. Yeah, it wasn't a battleship. In other words, let's see. It was built in 1863. There it is. Built in 1863.
Wow.
She was going to Savannah, Georgia when she sank in 1889. There you go. So it's been down there since 1889. All right, that was that one. The next one is a ship called the City of Washington. It had a 2,750 horsepower steam engine in 1889.
Oh gosh.
That seems pretty fast.
Yeah.
It was a cargo ship. It was traveling between New York and Cuba when it sank. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so you can see that. And I'm looking at a picture of it right now. It's awesome.
Wow.
Shipwrecks underwater. Okay. Let's see. Now, the next one is the North America. It's a ship called the North America. It says one of the most interesting ships chosen to be on the Florida Keys National Marine Sanctuary Shipwreck Trail. The ship was a 2-deck, 3-masted, square-rigged vessel built in Maine in 1833, 130 feet long. On November 25th, 1842, it was going from New York to Mobile, Alabama, going around Florida, and hit a coral reef before it's causing it to sink.
Oh, wow.
It's in 14 feet of water.
Huh.
14 feet.
Wow. That's actually the perfect dive size because you can see it from the, with your snorkeling because you can see it from the the top, but you can also you can dive down enough to get close. So, because if it's in 14 feet of water, let's assume that it goes up 5 feet. I mean, you only have to go about 6 or 7 feet before you can touch it. That's awesome. That way, because if you're actually pretty good, you can get underneath the people who don't know what they're doing.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, yeah, that would be me. All right, the San Pedro. The San Pedro has actually a visible cannon still down there. The San Pedro was a Dutch-built sailing ship, one of 21 merchant ships. The wreck of the San Pedro wasn't discovered until the 1960s, but it was sank in 1733.
Wow.
Wow.
Gosh. Fascinating stuff.
The San Pedro is in 18 to 20 feet of water. It's about 1.25 nautical miles south of Indian Key. Mm-hmm. And last but not least is the Benwood Wreck, Benwood, a 1910 English-built ship it was 285 feet long. The sinking occurred in 1942.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the freighter was torpedoed during World War II by a German submarine.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know where that is.
That is
Okay.
That's cool.
All right.
So those are
they have a tour guide that goes through there. Yes.
5 ships you can see underwater. That one's in 30 feet of water, by the way. It's a little deep.
Yeah.
All right. Where's the Bloodmobile?
Bloodmobile today, Larry, is we're actually going to be at a couple places, but we're going to be at the Walmart out in Dunellen, which we're really excited about, and we're going to be all over the place. So just stop in and give blood.
Thank
please.
you, Galen.
Nice.
Have a great weekend.
All right, bye, all.
All right, bye.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. The president calling Donald Trump's claims there will be a rigged November election ridiculous, saying yesterday.
I've never heard of somebody complaining about being cheated before the game was over or before the scores even tallied.
But Trump quickly offered a rebuttal, reminding the president that leaked emails show Democratic officials actually did try to figure out ways to use party resources to give Hillary an edge.
Fox's Peter Doocy, Trump back in Iowa again today.
Trump is going to bring Mike Pence along for the ride, not just here to Hy-Vee Hall in Des Moines, but also to a Friday night rally in Green Bay, another swing state, Wisconsin.
The public today getting its first look at videos related to last week's police shooting death in Chicago of an 18-year-old suspect in a car theft. And the jobs numbers for June coming out this morning. Economists expecting employers added 175,000 jobs. Fox News, we report, you decide.
My name is Dale Pazinski. I'm 19 years old, and this is how I live united. I've always been kind of a computer geek, and I found a way to use those skills to help the homeless in my community. For people facing hard times, computer skills and a basic resume are so important. It may seem like a small thing, but it makes a huge difference in people's lives. So with United Way, I created a program where I work with the homeless. Together, we go through their whole job history, write a resume, and then save it on their very own USB drive. We provide workbooks and training certificates. I even budgeted for cupcakes so we can celebrate as a class when one of our people gets a job. That's huge. When somebody says, "Hey man, that job that you helped me apply for, I got it." That's what Living United feels like to me. My name is Dale Pazinski. I help people achieve financial independence. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
RL here to tell you how to deal with this heat wave. Get on down to Dairy Queen at Silver Springs. They have a blizzard waiting for you to cool off with. What a great treat in many different flavors. Or get one of our juicy char-grilled burgers with the #1 rated milkshake in America. So come on down to Dairy Queen at Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Keep up with what's going on in the downtown area with Ocala Downtown Newspaper. Delivering thousands of newspapers to businesses in the downtown area, Ocala Downtown is there to keep you informed. They even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about it. It's simple. For more info, just call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223, and pick up your copy of the Downtown Ocala newspaper today. Now read Ocala Downtown newspaper online.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 572-2510. That's 572-2510.
Palm Garden of Ocala is helping patients with Parkinson's disease through the Big and Loud program by working to improve function and slow decline. The Big program trains patients to make bigger movements to produce normal movements in everyday activities. And the Loud program works to improve communication by improving the voice and speech functions. Do you know a Parkinson's patient in the hospital who could benefit from the Big and Loud program at Palm Garden? Call 854-6262. That's 854-6262.
WWWOCA,
This is WOCA, News Talk 1370.
This is James Snyder, inviting you to join me each Sunday morning at 9:30 for Sunday